Today I'm going to show you 7 ab exercises that you can do at home 3 times a week to tighten, strengthen and reduce your belly fat over the age of 50. So if you'd like to know more, please keep watching. Hi, I'm Shelley. This is Fabulous 50s, a lifestyle channel that explores fashion, beauty and lifestyle for women over 50. And if you're a woman over 50, click subscribe and click the bell and you'll be alerted every time there's a new video and they'll all relate to you. Today we're going to burn some fat and tone and strengthen our abs. If you haven't worked out for like 20 years, it doesn't matter because you're going to start today. Take it very, very slow and gentle and make sure that you do something every single day to keep your body strong and healthy. So when you think I couldn't be bothered exercising, just see yourself in 10 years time and decide what kind of health you want to have. And if you follow this ab workout, I can guarantee you will start noticing a difference. My son Nathan and I are going to show you 7 exercises that are really going to reduce your belly fat and tighten the muscles underneath the belly. To get toned abs, it takes a lot of work, doesn't it, Nathan? It's not something that you can just do a quick 10-minute workout once a week and you'll start getting abs. It's way more than that.
Getting a six-pack isn't the issue. Everybody's going to have a six-pack for sure. It's a part of who you are. You need it to breathe and digest food and regulate your posture and things like that. But the belly fat on top of it, you know, makes it very difficult to see.
Okay, so by doing ab exercises, we're strengthening and toning that, but we've got to burn the fat as well.
When you've done this workout afterwards, when you feel the muscles burn, that feeling of the burning is burning body fat. So that feeling is your muscles recovering, and while they're recovering, they're burning body fat for hours and hours and hours after their exercise.
Okay, so if you're sore after this exercise, it's a good thing, right?
Very good sign.
Okay, so the aim is to do this really well and to do it properly so that you can get some burn and be sore in the morning. And
aside from sort of building the muscle, what you want to also do with these exercises is get to the point where you're short of breath and sweating. That's your body letting you know you're in the zone where you're burning body fat.
And I guarantee you, this ab workout will make you sweat for sure. I was doing a lot of ab exercises and they weren't making a difference because I was doing the wrong kinds of exercise. So we've broken down just to these 7 to give you a really good chance of getting some results fairly quickly. Just be mindful that it's your body and you know what's going to work for you. If it starts hurting, stop. And for each exercise, we do 30 seconds of the exercise, 30 seconds break, and then 30 seconds again of the exercise. So that's if you're starting. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, 30 seconds on, stop. Move to the next exercise. When you've built yourself up till you can handle it, you do 4 sets with a 30-second break in between. You can use your stop clock on your phone just to set 30 seconds, or you can get an app, and I'll leave a link to what sort of app you can get for that. Okay, let's get started. Okay, the first exercise is a plank, and we'll do it 2 ways. One for if you're beginning, and the second way will be if you're a bit more advanced.
Okay, so this is the easier version of the plank. So you want to keep yourself very straight and the elbows bent. So if you have your elbows bent, it's going to be much easier on your upper back and shoulders. That way you can just focus on your lower back and core. So if you're doing it too low, it's going to put stress on your lower back. If you're doing it too high, there's no benefit there for anybody. So this second way of doing the plank is much harder because you've got your arms straight here, so it's putting some more stress on your upper back and shoulders. But if you've mastered the first version of the plank and the second version, show us your yoga stuff, Shell. This tiny little difference of coming forward doesn't look like much at all, but it makes the exercise so much harder. So if you want to try and really go the extra mile, go for this one.
Second exercise is a mountain climber, and this is really great. So while you're doing this, you've got to keep your core tight.
Okay, so this is one of my favorite exercises because it gets both of your obliques and your abs at the same time. But I was very disappointed when I found out that it didn't actually help you climb mountains at all.
Okay, the third exercise is one of my favorites because once I started doing this, I started seeing some definition down the side here in my obliques. So I'll show you how to do that.
So with this exercise, you want to take the side of your hips and bring it down as close as you can to the floor. And it's really uncomfortable and it doesn't feel great, but it's super effective.
So when I'm finished that exercise, I do a counter pose for the 30 seconds like this. Fourth exercise is leg raises.
So the simpler way to do this is to have your back on the ground, hands under your bum to balance you, so that'll keep everything steady. And then you bring your legs up 90 degrees and then really slow down. So when they're coming down, you want to feel your abs, because you'll definitely feel very, very strong when they're coming down.
Just go slowly at this point. And that's where all the work is done. The fifth exercise we're going to do is toe taps. These are probably the easiest to do out of everything. So you put your back at this angle and your bum slightly off the ground, and you tap your toes and you hold your core in very tight while you're doing it. 30 seconds on and 30 seconds off, times 2. The sixth exercise is called a Russian twist, and it's a really great one for your obliques again, so it gives you that shape. So
with this exercise, you want to keep your feet together on the floor.
Yep.
And then you want to twist your body so your shoulder and your knee are parallel on the opposite sides.
And you can feel this so much. If you want to increase your level here, you can lift your feet up and you could use some hand weights or a medicine ball. Nathan thinks that you don't know what I mean, so I'm going to use his shoe. But you do this with your legs above the floor. Oh, you can feel that. Okay, the seventh exercise is scissors, and I've left this to the end because it's hard. It's hard, so if you get to the end and you've got nothing left, just do a couple of these and work your way up to it.
So what you want to do is have your hands flat to balance yourself, lift your legs up, and then you want to keep the toes pointed, more pointed.
Oh.
And your legs straight. So it doesn't really matter how well you're doing it or what your range of motion is, but you need to keep your toes pointed and your legs straight, because that'll keep all your abs doing their thing.
Okay, so that was our 7 exercises. I'm really puffed out. That was a hard workout, but set realistic goals for yourself. So don't push yourself too hard, particularly if you haven't exercised for maybe 20 years. Take it very slow. Your abs will start toning, but you've got to put the work in. It's not something that's just going to happen overnight. And like Nathan said, there's no 10-minute miracle, is there? Even though you see it everywhere advertised.
Yeah, if you can do this 20 minutes a day, you'll get results over time 100%, because it's a really good workout.
Yep.
But anyone selling 5 minutes a week, this miracle product or this 7-minute workout here, it's all marketing and none of that stuff works.
Yeah, and as we're getting older, we just have to work a little bit harder to get the same results as we got when we were Nathan's age, that's for sure. But it's worth it, because whatever effort we're going to put in now, we're going to start seeing results, and then in a year's time you'll look back and you say, I'm so glad I got started when I did. Please give a thumbs up if this was useful to you, and please share it with any of your girlfriends who might be interested in an ab workout. Thank you so much for watching, and have a beautiful week.
All right now, ladies and gentlemen, crikey, we've found a Sydney fitness mum in her natural environment here today. And I'm going to try and get close to her, right? You just watch me back there, Davo. I don't know how these things react in the wild. I've only ever seen them in captivity. But isn't this a beautiful creature? Look at this.